corporate and entrepreneurs and creators alike love or. Everybody loves or, brother. People love or. And meanwhile, over here, the brilliant one, the good brother of the two brothers, because or's the bad brother, is and. And sitting over here being like, yo, I'm here, I can solve all your problems. Like, it's unbelievable right now. I'm gonna do a really interesting exercise. I think people are gonna email me about this. My email is Gary@VaynerX.com, VaynerX. Email me only, because I get too many emails. Email me only if something profound just happened when I do this. Please stop, forget about this interview. I hope you're enjoying it. And think about 1 or 2 or 3 things you're struggling with right now in life. Forget about even business. And just tell me if you replace the or thinking with and thinking, I can do both. And that, and that, and that, not or. By the way, this happens all the time in my life when I do this with my inner circle of friends, family, associates. It's shocking what happens to your ability to solve a problem when you follow and versus or. And so if something just unlocked for you and you like are on your way, please let me know because I'd love to. The answer is and. Of course you should do what's working. It's like being a brand. Gary, should we market to heavy users? Hell yeah. We need to keep them and hopefully get another unit out of them. But Gary, what about prospecting new users? Hell yeah. We want people to start the process of becoming a heavy user. So, of course. And that's actually the issue with brand guidelines and tone of voice. It makes everything so limited, nobody can make stuff. And it's all politics. People are treating individual social media posts like a Super Bowl commercial. The meetings, brother, cost more than just posting the content. And back to that, when people are like, change that adjective or change that color purple to blue, post both.
Right, see what works. You have to try different things.
Yeah, and remember, it's an ad. They're both ads. If you're willing to run the same commercial on television 4,000 times on a flight, why wouldn't you post the same piece of content twice with different colors or a slight change in adjective? People have got it all wrong, brother. I'm telling you, the game is broken. Fortune 5000 treats social like a bastard child when it's the golden goose, and their operational vigor and processes are based on television, which you take 9 months to think through something to get it out in the world, versus something that I just wrote a book called Day Trading on. Like, this is day to day. And it's an amazing opportunity. You can advertise every single day and things may pop. And then you'll sell stuff and get insights. It is crazy to me. All out of absolute ideology of the past, audacity, creatives that don't want to do in social because they're too good for it, forgot that they weren't good enough for Hollywood, so who are they? Like, the whole thing's broken, bro. The whole thing's broken. It was enjoyable, right? I was trying to build an internet business and a retail business for my dad's store. To your point, I literally made the signs. When I say I made the signs, I literally, like, an hour of my day every day in my 20s was going around the store making new displays of things I wanted to sell, and then taking out like an 8x10 piece of hard paper and taking a marker and making signs and putting it up and watching consumer behavior and trying to learn how to write emails that made people buy things back in 97, 98, 99, 2000, buying my own Google AdWords, managing, operating early on in my creator career from 2006 to 2013. All of my content I did myself, I filmed it, I put it up, like I wrote every tweet, honestly, it's the days that I most miss. It's fun. I love the journey. I'm at a weird point in my career where now people know me, and that's different. That's a new phenomenon for me, and I'll never do a new business or new venture where it'll be in the dark. And I missed the dark. I missed nobody paying attention to my mad scientist ways and clocking in and clocking out and putting in the work and learning and making mistakes and adjusting and really honing my humility and confidence and balancing those two, and consumers and listening, for the opportunity to talk. You know, so much of my career is based on what I say. Most people don't realize most of my day is listening, reading my DMs, watching what's happening, what's trending, seeing mango gummies go viral before it's written about or covered on a great show like this. I pride myself on having my pulse to the beginning of things, and our micro moments, viral moments, actually previews of macro consumer trends. I'm gonna say that really slow one more time, because I think this could be the one sentence that brings value to senior marketers that are listening. Can a micro viral moment be the beginning of a macro consumer trend? These are things I really care about. And so back, you know, what was it like? It was the best, especially because I was building it for my father, right? I was very obsessed, probably unhealthy, obsessed in giving back to my parents, bringing us from the Soviet Union to America. I put my parents on a pedestal. They're my best friends. I love them the most. And I knew I was a talented kid with business because I proved it to myself with baseball cards and early times that I worked in the liquor store from 14 to 20. And so the early days were awesome in building the business, and the early days of being a content creator were awesome because I was learning the craft. I think something that makes VaynerMedia, my agency, so unique is I'm the chairman CEO, but I am an active executor of our services, and I'm easily, and this is with all due respect, I apologize to all 2,000 employees that work for me when they hear this, but I'm easily the most proficient and skilled at the craft as well within the organization. That is unheard of, brother, in advertising. Every CEO that I compete with is sitting in an ivory tower of a corporation, predominantly in Europe, that couldn't post on a social network or know how to run a media play or know what, you know, LiveRamp is or data lakes or DMPs, or forget about what I wrote about in this book, the first 3 seconds of a video and the creative variable and the copy and the time you post, the science around the art. I mean, this is my craft. Do you understand that I've been grinding every day for 15 years to build up this audience of mine that I treated like email marketing, meaning I would try to put out a piece of content that brought them value, but I knew that I put in all this work and I had 15 million followers and a percentage of them would see it, just like email and email open rates. Now, you, brother, can post a video today around ping pong, around this blog, or this podcast, or this whatever. And if the content is right of the moment culturally and uses best practices on platform, and the book I talk about it as PAC, Platforms and Culture, the fact that you can get more views than anything I've ever made in my career, that is a level of creative meritocracy and consumer insights to why it happened that Fortune 500s dream about and spend millions of dollars on. And I can't believe that they continue to disrespect this as content. These are ads. Social media ads. This is a new thing at VaynerMedia. We've banned content. It is social media ads. And even the word test. Do you know that we've also banned test? And you're not wrong about the way you said it. But when you say, hey brand, you can test and learn up until, and they just think it's a proxy to the commercial. To me, this is advertising for the sake of better advertising. John, let me say this. I start the book with the ocean spray example that it all sold out across America because of one TikTok. More recently, Walgreens has a private label called Nice. You probably bought their nuts like everybody else at the register at times, right?
And I've bought like their water for $5 for 24 before. Oh yeah.
There you go.
You bet.
They have a private label named Nice, and one of the things they make amongst peanuts and water is mango gummy candies.
Right.
So this is on your radar?
Yep. Yeah, we've reported on it actually a few weeks ago.
I love you, because that means you are doing God's work to changing this industry. A single post, as you know, of mango gummy, Nice private label mango candy went out, caught fire, and every bag at Walgreens across America sold out. So much so that if everybody who's listening right now goes to eBay, opens up the app or their laptop and goes to eBay and types in nice mango gummies, enter, and then if they know how to use eBay, go to completed items and click, you will see that many people have bought them for a massive arbitrage on the flip because the demand was that significant. A single ad, not even done by an agency or a brand, sold out this product across America in record time, had enormous economic impact, and there is not a single example of a television commercial achieving that in the last 5 years.